Hello. Let's make sure. I think we are live. I am going to check. I'm getting better at checking, you guys. So let me see. Hopefully my volume is not very loud. I don't know why I'm singing to you guys today. That's really interesting. Okay. Yes, we are live. Here we go. Let me make sure this is on so I can see your comments. Also, you can, let me know, #replay if you're watching this later. And we will get moving forward. And, it's a little warm in here, but we'll decide. We'll decide as we go. So today was really one of those days. I just got really inspired to talk to you guys about strategy and magic. And before you start saying magic, come on, Mary, let's get real. We are all magic in one way or another. And when you're creating a business, a life of your dreams, when you're taking those steps to be that really next level you that you are, a certain type of magic awakens in you. And when you blend that with strategy, and when you blend that magic with who you are and your own personal customized strategy, you create a whole new level of magic. And then it's like this cyclical event that happens. And it's really, really cool. And what I was thinking about when I was like, geez, I really need to help people understand this, especially people in my community, because as you guys know, I've been talking a lot about the new program that I let out into the world. I let it out. I let it out of me. I released it. And it's called Bank on It. And some of the questions that I was getting around Bank on It are, what's the strategy? I don't understand. You're talking about belief, and you're talking about attracting clients, and you're talking about being the next level version of me so I can have my kingdom. And they were asking me some of these questions regarding the strategy. And it got me thinking that, that's a big part of business, and it's a big part of life. We have strategies in our own personal life. If you think about it, a strategy to get your house cleaned, a strategy to get your laundry done, a strategy to get your kids, if you have them, picked up from school. There's strategies along the way. And so I started thinking about it like in that effect. And I said, I wonder if they would understand it better. The strategy that I'm talking about, helping you go from here to here, and taking that magic inside of you and creating a next level or a next version of magic. And one of the things that the example that I started thinking about was the fact that we do have strategies in our own personal life. And most of us figure it out, right? Most of us figure out our personal day, like what time we're going to get up, what time we're going to work out, what time we're going to eat, if we're going to go to work, if we're going to play with our kids, if you have them, if you are going to spend time with your partner, your loved ones, your friends. We all have a strategy. And if you look at it over time, it's a pattern, and it's a pattern that works for you. Now, you may find yourself saying here and there every once in a while, I need to switch things up or change things because, especially if you have children, now I have to take my child to soccer practice or violin practice. So your strategy then changes. The way you go about your daily life then changes. So I wanted to take that over into what I mean when I'm talking about banking on yourself and banking on your success and the strategy that you pull out of yourself and create the magic of your business. Now, then I started thinking, well, okay, that's the strategy. They can probably understand what I mean. Like when you're in your business, you have your own personal strategy that works for you. You know when you're going to write your emails. You know when you're going to go live. You know when you're going to do your social media posts. You know when you're on your podcast or your speaking gigs. You have an idea of what that looks like on a daily basis that works for you. And there is no step-by-step, this is the exact way to do it, and then you'll get the success you desire. You're not promised that when you're in your daily life. If you wake up at 6 a.m. and you do all these things by this time, then you will be guaranteed that your life was successful that day. It's a leaning in and a trust that you know what's best for you, what's best for your family, what's best for your business, and that is your strategy. Now, where the magic comes in. So let's say, for instance, for me, my strategy in business is to make sure that each and every day I drop in to what I'm supposed to be doing. And that doesn't mean that it's a to-do list of today I have to do this. Today I need to create a sales page. Now, sometimes that's on there. Sometimes it's delegating. Sometimes it's brainstorming. But it's never the same. The strategy is always connecting deeply to my message and making sure that I am being of service to my clients, my community, and bringing more to life and taking that to the next level. So when I speak about the magic and blending it together, let's go back to our daily lives, okay? So there's a little bit of jumping back and forth so you guys can understand the concept of blending the strategy and the magic to create pure gold, attract your soulmate clients, create the income you desire, and the life that you desire. And taking it back to the basics of life, I want you to think about how magical you are as a person. You are so magical. You are made up of pure magic. Now, of course, there's, science behind that magic, but think about everything that has to be perfect for you as a human to come into existence. The pH balance of the woman has to be perfect. The sperm has to be perfect. The egg has to be perfect. That environment that fertilized egg, well, then the egg has to become fertilized. Then it has to implant. Then it has to be nurtured in that environment for a period of time. And every one of those steps or strategies, if you will, have to be absolutely perfect. And it's magical. It's magical if you think about it. Everything had to be perfect for you to be in existence. And that's pure magic. That's like when you have that awe-inspiring moment, like, wow, it's amazing that there's so many people in the world, because it's magic that created us. Now, granted, there's science and there's things. Obviously, there's action steps to becoming a human. And that's just like your business. The magic of your business is, think about it like a birthing experience. It's like coming into your business magic form. Who you are, that next level leader, and stepping into the strategy or the action steps that it takes to create you and make your magic. And when you tap into that magic, and that magic is being you, being that creation, who you are as a business leader, who you are as a business, what you stand for, what you're against, letting that message out, you have a huge, huge message, and it's here to impact millions. And yet I hear so many times people say, well, what if it doesn't work? What if I don't get that? What if this? What if the downward spiral? And that's not magic. Actually, that's disbelief. It's a disillusion that you need something else in order to bring to you the magic of your life, the magic of your business. And I'm here to tell you that's not what you need at all. What you need is a true belief, banking on your success, banking on yourself to tap into that magic, letting it come alive in you, realizing the mere fact that you have an idea an idea that comes out of like just the ethers. Think about how powerful and magical that is. Where do ideas even come from? And then it's like this philosophical retreat, if you will, of how it just continues to expand and evolve. And the more you lean into being you and a true belief that what you're being shown, that success, that desire, that the luxury lifestyle, the being all of you, just showing up, being you, and following the strategy that is perfect for you in your business, that's when the magic comes alive. It's absolutely when the magic comes alive. It's tuning into that next level version of you. Who is that person? What is that, entity? If it's your business, what does that look like for me? How does that feel? Like stepping into the vibrational feeling of it so you can notice it and identify it when it shows up. It's like this weird thing that happens. And I was explaining this to my coach again, like how synchronicities all work and how you have your strategy in your daily life of when you wake up and go to bed. You'll have your own strategy in your business of when you're going to promote, when you're going to do your client work, when you're going to create. You have those strategies. And again, nobody would tell you in your personal life, oh, you need to wake up at 6 o'clock, then you need to be there by 6:30, then you need to be there at 7. Nobody would ever think. It would be just mind blowing. People would be like, what do you mean I have to do all this stuff according to you to get my day to be successful? It would just be mind blowing. People would be so flabbergasted that was ever a consideration to listen to somebody else's daily schedule on how your life would work the best. And you have to take that same thought process into your business. It's flabbergasting to think that you would have to take each step the way somebody else tells you to take it. You have your own strategy inside of you. You know if podcasts are your thing. Because you've seen it over and over. You may not be listening, but you've seen it. You may be a writer like me, somebody who loves to write fiction and nonfiction, but you may not be writing. You may be thinking about one day when I write my book, one day when I find those readers, one day I might get on that stage and be who I'm really here to be. One day, someday, I see it happening. But to think that somebody has that step-by-step strategy, the way it'll work for you exactly to create that business success, for you to actually really step into the magic, the pure gold of your business, of what you're here to create, to unleash your message to millions, that's your strategy. And the faster, the quicker, and the sooner you realize that you don't and shouldn't follow anybody else's specific strategy, the sooner you're gonna see the abundance of all good things, the prosperity, the readers, the reader community for your books, the clients, your soulmate clients are gonna show up because you've allowed the magic to spill over into your business. Just like when you were created, that magical sequence of events that had to happen for you to even exist as you do today, as a human, that has to be birthed in your business. That magic has to have that. It has to be a beautiful sequence of events. And that beautiful sequence of events is to tap into you, to start believing in you, to start unleashing your message, the way you're designed to unleash it. It could be through stages, speaking, podcasts, YouTube, Instagram. I don't know. Only you are shown that path. Just like you create your daily schedule in your life. Today I'm going to cook dinner. Today, or here I'm making breakfast, this, and this. You'll have those same action items in your business. But when you truly lean into what it is that works for you, and you have that belief, that unwavering belief, that's when the magic shows up. Because you're no longer relying on somebody else. You're no longer relying on something outside of you. I mean, to really, like, when you look at it that way, when I tell you, you would never ever think to have somebody tell you well, now you get to go to the bathroom. It is 11 o'clock, everybody, bathroom time, bathroom break. I mean, it just seems absurd, right? So why would it be any different in your business? It's not. It's exactly that in your business. And it's like, it's tuning in to the magic of who you are and trusting that strategy to show up, show you the path, and then taking action from that place of trust, belief, knowing that you are here. You're a magical being, a magical business with a magical message that can only be heard and needs to be heard by your soulmate clients or read by your soulmate readers. So when you finally step into that, when you finally actually get it, it's magic. It's pure magic. It's gold. You've created it. You've blended the two together. And it's this empowering, so motivational. And you wake up, you just wake up excited and so moved and ready to go. I am really dying of heat, you guys. Sorry. But you just are so tuned into it. It's like it's just a knowing and a trusting and a feeling. And I remember back in the day when I used to, it was back in 2007 when I was really engaged in a community with a leader that, a self-help leader. And I had done so many of his events. I was a volunteer for him. I had done all of his programs. And he would always say, you've got to find that thing that wakes you up and just takes you by the hair and leads you to what it is you're supposed to do. You've got to find that passion and find that drive, find that purpose. And I remember sitting back there back in those days going, how do you tap into that? How do you find that? How do you wake up with that endless inspiration, with that endless drive, with that endless knowing? And that's what I'm telling you right now. This is how you do it. This is how you do it. You figure out, you realize that you're magic. You're pure magic. You were made of pure magic. Sure, there's science behind it and there's action steps and sequences that had to happen. But magic is created from all of those events in your daily human life and in your daily business life. The magic is unleashed by owning the way you do it, your way, true belief, falling into it. It's like falling into the abyss of what you're here to do, what your message is here to be. And that's how you blend your strategy and you blend your magic and you start banking on your success. And again, I'm going to go back to this because I know a lot of people, I've gotten questions about it, and people are saying, but Mary, I'm not there. I need to know the strategy. And I'm telling you the strategy right now. I'm sharing with you right now. And I also know that you may need some help in this area. I know that you may be saying to yourself, this feels so good and I want to believe, but gosh, it's so scary. What if I don't do it? What if I don't know? What if I can't tune into my strategy? I'm going to tell you, you can tune in. You know what to do each and every day to live. So you know, you may not trust it. You may not see it yet, but you know what to do, exactly what to do in your business to create magic and blend it in. And if you need more help with this, I am so excited, you guys. I am putting in the comments my new program, Bank on It. It is all about stepping into belief, true 100% belief that and faith that you are here to be powerful, to be the leader, to be the messenger. It's absolutely about attracting your soulmate clients in a way that feels so aligned to you, so good to you, creating your own strategy, a strategy that you trust. It's about stepping up and being that next level you, that next level leader, that next level everything, and then claiming the keys to your kingdom, creating your empire. And we're going to do it together. It's a live program. It starts on April 20th, and I will be teaching it live. We will have implementation calls where you get to interact with me and ask questions, and how about this? I tried this strategy. Maybe it needs a little tweaking. Can you help me out with that? And it helps lead you along the path. It helps. I'm here to support you, to be your container, to help you get to that magical place in your business where you're bringing in, it can be an extra $2,000, $5,000, $10,000, whatever it is that you see in your vision, what you want to create. We're going to focus on that. We'll take a product of yours or a program. It could be your coaching program. And we're going to work with that through this 6 weeks. And we're going to create an unwavering belief about it. So you become all these things, this magical thing. And you start banking on you. You start banking on your success. You stop looking outside of yourself for something or some great new technique or strategy that you just don't think you know yet. You stop looking for that because you found your inner peace and your strategy that works for you, that works perfectly. And it was always meant to be that way. It was always meant to be that way. And when you start believing in it and stepping in it, you will see results like you will not believe. So I am definitely wanting to, I'm inviting you all in to join us. It's Bank on It, starts April 20th. Also, for the first 10 people who join, they will get a bonus session with me where we will be talking all things social media or client attraction methods or engagement. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot like this, where we talk about how we take the reality of being a human and bring out the magic and bank on the program that we're going to go all in. We're going to back up that program that you have, that product, that whatever it is that you really want to get out to the world. We're going to back that up. It can even be a book. By the way, I have 5 books right now that are in the process of being written, and I know they're going to be coming out soon because I finally figured out that I'm a writer and I owned it. I stepped into it. And then I'm unleashing my fiction. Now I have a pen name for my fiction, but it's like when you finally step into this, things happen. It's this synchronicity. It's, again, going back to when you were created as this magical human being in existence. All these little synchronicities had to happen perfectly. And that's what's going to happen in your business over the 6 weeks that you spend with me. That's what's going to happen. It's going to be so much fun, so much support. Definitely with a lot of support from me. And again, if you're one of the first 10 people to get in, you get that bonus session with me. And I forgot to even say, you'll get daily messenger support with me Monday through Friday. Where you can send questions in daily and I'll answer it to help move you forward. So you don't sit there going, God, I'm stuck and I have to wait till next week. I don't want that. So that will be available for the first 10 people who join. And just so I'm not sure if this is being, I forgot to put closed caption on this, but I think it does. It automatically generates. Anyway, it's the website is www.marybaileysilver.com/bank on it. And bank on it is all one word together, BANKONIT. So, and Mary is MaryBaileySilver.com/bank on it. All together, BANKONIT. So, so I'd love to have you guys join me for that program. I think it's going to be just, I'm so excited. It was one of those things that came to me I was journaling and I couldn't stop writing about it. And then I talked to my coach about it and she's like, why haven't you put this out? And I'm like, well, I haven't, done the sequence, the steps, the strategy yet. And then when I finally decided, lean in it, this is what I'm teaching people. This is what I believe in, lean into it. It was created like sales page and everything overnight. And it's really exciting. And I want that for your program. I want that to happen. I want it to come alive and become magic in your business. I want you to see the power of banking on you, banking on your success, and having that full belief and taking like all the things from our daily existence and understanding that there's no one perfect way to do it. It's your perfect way to do a daily life, and bringing that, finally meshing that belief and that understanding that you get to do that in your business. You get to create your own strategy, one that really works for you, one that sets you up for success. And then you get to blend the strategy and the magic together, and you get to see all your soulmate clients, all your soulmate readers, your audience, and you celebrate the income that you generated coming from a place of full trust, because basically you banked on it. You banked on it. So love to have you in the program. I'd love to hear your thoughts as you guys watch this. If you are watching the replay, let me know, #replay. And if you have any questions, as always, please feel free to put them in the group. As you know, I'll go and I do my very, very best to answer every question that I see in there. And I am in there daily. Sometimes I'm not in there on the weekends, but I'm there for you most of the time. And I'm always here to help you guys, support you guys. And really, I bank on you. I bank on your success. You're here for a reason. You're meant for it. Your message is magic, and you are magic. And your strategy is perfect the way you design it. And that's the power. That's the power. So let's get you out there. Let's get you heard. Let's get you seen. Let's get you paid. And with all that said, love and hugs, guys. I love you. Bye.